Essay writing tips for university students. Can great essay writing really be condensed down into just 8 steps? Well, whilst it's true that there is a lot that goes into academic writing of any kind, these top essay writing tips for university students are a great place to start if you want to improve your essay writing. Essay writing tips for university students. Understand the question. This may, at the face of it, sound like somewhat banal advice, but fact of the matter is that failing to properly understand the question set is one of, if not the most common reason behind a disappointing grade when it comes to essay writing. Are you being asked to critically evaluate something, compare and contrast, analyze a particular circumstance, evaluate the usefulness of a particular concept? Essay writing tips for university students. Plan and schedule. Understanding the question is the first step, but it is equally important that you make efficient use of the available time. Students often underestimate the amount of work required to write a good essay, which results in 2 things: 1, late nights at the library, and 2, a disappointing grade. If you want to achieve a good mark, you should start planning your essay the moment you receive the essay question. By setting deadlines for yourself and committing to stick to them, you are ensuring that you won't be left with too much work right before your hand's in date. Read widely. Writing might be the core task, but reading is equally important. Before you start writing your essay, you should conduct a broad search for relevant literature. Learning how to sift through a large amount of data is an important academic skill. You should start by searching through databases. Google Scholar is a great tool for this, using keywords related to your research topic. Once you find an article that sounds promising, read through the abstract to ensure that it's relevant. Be critical. Perfect theories and academic approaches are rare. The clear majority of theories, arguments, and studies have flaws. Being descriptive is fine if you are looking to scrape a pass, but for a higher grade you need to show that you are able to leverage critical reasoning in your dealing with academic materials. What are the limitations of the theories you are drawing on? How have these been dealt with in the literature? How do they impact the quality of arguments presented, and to what extent do they limit our understanding of what you are studying? What alternate explanations might offer additional depth? Critical thinking is what will make your essay stand out. Structure, flow and focus. How you present your argument is nearly as important as the argument itself, which is why it is imperative that your essay follows a logical structure. A classic piece of advice is to tell them what you are going to tell them, then tell them, and tell them what you told them. This, in essence, summarizes the core introduction, main body, and conclusion structure of your essay. Having a clear and logical structure will help ensure that your essay stays focused and doesn't stray from the question being answered. Quoting, paraphrasing and plagiarism. Academic writing requires a careful balance between novel argument and drawing on arguments presented by others. Writing a completely novel essay, without drawing on a single source, indicates that you haven't made yourself familiar with what has already been published. It is important that you provide evidence, a credible citation, when you are making a statement of fact, or drawing on arguments, frameworks, and theories presented by other academics. Properly citing the sources upon which you draw also ensures that you will not be accused of plagiarism, which is a serious offense in academia. Find a study buddy. Having a similarly ambitious study buddy is often undervalued by students, but the synergy achieved by working together can help both of you achieve considerably higher grades. Having a friend read through the work will address both of these issues, assuming that they, too, are high achieving. Write academically. Another common issue, particularly amongst first and second year undergraduates, is that they tend to use rather non-academic language. Academic writing should be more formal, concise, unbiased and include good use of rhetoric. It also uses present, rather than future,